Welcome back. In this tutorial we're going to cover section views. So here I've got a part that is a revolution. It's a pulley. So we have some interior features that we want to show. And the way to do that is with a section view. So what I'm going to do real quick is I'm going to start a new drawing just to kind of rehash what we covered in the first video. So what we're going to do is we're going to edit our sheet. And I'm going to go through this quick just to kind of show you that once you get into the groove and the habit of doing this, it's really not that much work. You can make a file and call it master title block, make it read only, and then create copies of that so that you don't have to do this. So the way you would do that is you would take this file, call it, save it as master template, and then you can right click it in File Manager. So if I go down to a File Manager folder, I can right click and then I can set this to Properties Read Only. And then when you open it, you can't save over it, but then you can make copies of it and you can then use that copy. So that's one way of getting around doing this. Honestly, it doesn't take that long. Probably just as long to do it the other way. So either way, the choice is yours. So let's go ahead and start making our base views for our pulley. Here is our front view, and our front view really doesn't show us a whole lot, and neither will our top view. But if we rotate this, we can see here that we've got our side view. So we can place that, and then we can project off of that our top view. And if we go to section now, we can make a section view in this view. I'm going to draw a line and click continue, and I'm going to place that over here. And so what that shows me is all of my internal features that are more difficult to see in my other views. Now this is kind of tight in here. This is a 1:1 scale, so we can make this a 0.75 scale, and then that will change all of my views. Now to get my isometric section, or my isometric view of my side view, I can project this view, and there is my isometric view. Now that really doesn't show me a whole lot. I'm going to leave it on there just because, but it's a lot more helpful to do a isometric of my section view. And you notice that you've got to kind of be careful where you're dragging from. It didn't want to give it to me right away, and then it did. So just kind of pay attention to that. But there is a section view, and it shows all of my cut lines where the object is cut. So basically, to create a section view, we draw our section line. So the section line is what cuts. So let's go back and try this again on our top view just to kind of rehash. So the first thing it's asking me for is to select a view or sketch. So I'm going to click this view, and then I want this to be in the middle. So I'm going to make sure that I put my mouse in the middle. Now I'm not picking. This needs to be one line. Okay, so I'm going to hover my mouse up. See that dashed line? It's really kind of hard to see, but I've got that little dotted line there. I'm going to pick, and then I'm going to draw all the way through. And then I can put a section view over here. Now clearly, because this is a round part, this is the same section view, so it's not really showing us anything different. One other thing that I can do with a section view though is let's go ahead and let's delete section AA. And we're going to get a message. It's going to say, do I want to delete this? I say yes. Notice it got rid of my section view also. I mean my isometric section view, excuse me, because that was a projected view based off of this section view down here. Now if I do a section view and I draw my section line through here down to the center point and then over, right click, continue. Now it's giving me what we call a quarter section because I'm removing a quarter of the part, and that's going to be section C. And then I can the same way project over to get my isometric view. Me personally, I think this view is more helpful than a full section view because it kind of gives you a perspective from two different points over here. So that is an overview of section views. Go ahead and complete the assignments that are required for section views. Thanks, and we'll see you in the next video.